How do you know I never lied to you?
On the miles with that yank hard yesterday, Skip. I be on these miles with hen dog, and now y'all got problems with me.
Yeah, nigga.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yo. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're now live in episode 152 of the Kickin' Shit podcast.
We back.
We are back for another week. Man in the shit with me today. Man in the ship with me today. To my right, it is my boy, the immaculate, the funny, the strong.
I'm in here.
Oftentimes strong. It depends on how
Oftentimes.
tight the pickle jar is.
Depends on how you catch me, you know what I'm saying?
Young Picasso, yo mother fucking super.
What's good with
It's
y'all?
James the Jellyfish, man.
What's
Holla
up?
at him.
What's up with y'all? What's up? What's going on?
D and Johnny are on vacation this week, so we will be manning the show all alone.
Who needs them anyway? Fuck them.
Fuck
you know
them.
what I'm saying? Who needs them anyway?
Oh, real quick, man. Shout out to everybody who's been watching on YouTube week in and week out, man. Shout out to everybody listening on the podcast, the audio. We are on SoundCloud. We are on Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, pause this real quick. Leave a review that helps move us up the charts.
We going up.
Subscribe right there on YouTube. Hit the little like button, and that's all I got, man. How you doing, man? How your Monday, man? How's everything going?
Oh, shit. You caught me in the middle of drinking, but I'm good, man. I know it's been a wild week at Walmart, but, you know, it's cool.
Cool. Glad to see you alive and well in good spirits. Hey, Scoot, man, stop sending conspiracy videos before the pod. Stop it, man. We got to have our minds empty before we go into this thing.
Yeah, there's a lot on my mind now. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Well, without any further ado, man, every time you sit over here, you look at my screen.
What?
Every time you sit over here, you
Oh,
look
yeah,
at my
because
screen.
I'm looking for what's next. I noticed that now. You know what I'm saying? You got the little rubric right there, so I'll just be like, what's next?
Oh, man. So, now it's no mystery, but we have to act like it's a mystery since you can see my screen now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll go ahead and get into the show, man. This week, it's been 2 years since Nipsey Hussle passed, so this week was the anniversary of that, man. I wanted to check in, man. Where were you at when you heard that news?
Man, I can't even remember. I think I was probably at home or something. Might have been at work. I'm not sure. I can't even remember where I was.
I remember being the earlier part of the year, and I was in here with Johnny and Nikki. We had just wrapped the podcast, and I was sitting in here. We was all just chilling like we normally do after the podcast, and somebody said, yo, Nip dead. And I was like, Nipsey Hussle, the rapper? And they're like, yeah, they saying he just got shot. And I was like, in so much disbelief, I was not in belief until they confirmed he was dead because they said he was shot.
Right.
After they said he was shot, I was just kind of like, well, we'll see. I mean, people get shot all the time. He'll probably recover.
Right.
And, you know, the inevitable will happen. He passed. So that's where I was at when he passed away, man. But Nip's legacy that he left behind, I say, is way more powerful than while he was here. Most definitely. He left a stain on the earth, motivated a lot of people, changed a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Brought peace to a lot of communities, people who had beefs at the times, just trying to put things behind them, settle them.
Oh, yeah. He was a godsend.
Yeah, he was, man. He was a martyr. I think that's what you call it.
That's what martyrs are?
I think that's what that is. If I'm wrong,
You sure?
somebody write us. Damn, I do not feel like Googling it.
But martyrs, I guess. All right, we're going to rock with
I
it.
think that's what that is.
But that dude, he was that dude. I tell you that.
Yeah, he was. He was.
He was that dude.
He was. One of my favorite projects of his is Slauson Boy 2.
Oh, okay.
I still love that joint to this day. It's not on Apple Music anymore, so I have to get on like Dat Piff or something like that to find it. I think his estate went ahead and took all the music that wasn't, I guess,
Right.
not mixtape shit off the Apple Podcast and the Spotify. So, but I still rock with Nip, man. Matter of fact, seen him perform here at the Neighborhood Theater, man. Shout out to the Neighborhood Theater. Rest in peace to the Neighborhood Theater.
Oh, here in Charlotte.
Yeah, seen him perform here. My homeboy had a show. He opened up for him, and Nipsey Hussle was the headliner that night. And
Word.
Yeah, at that time I had no clue who Nipsey Hussle was. He packed the Neighborhood Theater out. It was a packed night in that joint.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I probably still got the video somewhere on my computer, man. But yeah, man, shout out to Nip, man. Rest in peace to Nip. And top news stories this week, man. The trial of David Chauvin has been happening. We're on probably day 8 at this point. It's on a Monday, if you count the weekend.
Or how the black people know it, the George Floyd trial.
Oh, yeah, the George Floyd trial. I don't want to say the George Floyd trial because he's not on trial here.
I know.
He's not on trial here.
I know. But
David is on trial here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And
But it's crazy, man. Hey, man, somebody should have punched that lady in the neck. That white lady that came out and was like, said all that crazy stuff about George.
So you talking about the testimony given by his girlfriend?
Yes.
About them being opioid users?
Somebody should have punched her in the neck.
Yeah, so I did. So the latest details from this case, all week we've been having people who were there, witnesses, saying what they saw, recanting what they saw, and how they felt. We even had an officer who was the manager of the officer who killed George Floyd at the time. They wanted to clarify what is the proper procedure for restraint. So I watched a little bit of that.
It ain't a knee on your neck.
It ain't a knee on your neck at all. And it's not, especially when you can't resist anymore. You're supposed to let them go into the breathing position, is what he said. Even he said it. Of course, the young lady who recorded it all, who also, I mean, not her, but I think it was another bystander. I don't know if it's a young lady recorded it all. Somebody else just felt like they could have done more. She broke down in tears. But I think last I heard, his girlfriend was brought to the stage, and she spoke about the opioid use. Now, I don't know.
Yes, that was unnecessary.
That really was unnecessary because that plays into the defense's hands because David Chauvin's defense here is that he was a drug user and he died from a drug overdose. So if he was continuing to use or starting to use again, that's not going to help put David Chauvin behind bars. He already got everything working in his favor. He's white. He's a cop. He's being prosecuted by his own people, investigated by his own people. And you bring this lady to the stand who is George's ex.
They pay her
to say all of this.
They pay her.
It's sad. I read it and I was just like, wow, like this is not what they need. I take notes from the young man who was interviewed this week, who they tried to paint as an angry black man, and he didn't let it happen.
Yep. Y'all trying to paint me as that. I'm not going to let you.
So I don't know who coached her up, who got her ready, but I don't know how this is going to land going forward trying to get justice for George Floyd, but we'll continue to watch this thing play out, keep you guys up to date, man. But
it's all conspiracy, bro. You already know, man. This is the biggest trial of the century. This is like almost like a Rodney King-esque type of trial.
OJ,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know those were bad hands that was over that trial. Everybody know that. There's no difference here. You know what I mean? You know, every side fighting, I guess, for the win.
Yeah.
It's sad, though. It's sad.
Agreed.
It's sad.
Agreed. And like you said, Rodney King-esque type trial. If this trial doesn't go the people's way, 2021 summer won't be any different than 2020 summer when it comes to riots. When it comes to riots and protests.
Well, honestly, man, there's a lot going on, and it's to me just the news that I've been watching. It seems like people not afraid to be in these streets, bro. People not afraid to get out here and be like, hey, y'all fucking up, or hey,
of course,
somebody fucking up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just like, I don't know, man. We going down a deep slippery slope, and I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
Yeah, and that's on every side, man. You got motherfuckers attacking the Capitol. Also, a top news story. I didn't add this to the list. 2 Capitol officers were killed on Friday.
Attacking the Capitol again
because a car just ran into them motherfuckers. Another attack and the guy was killed. So the suspect was killed. So we don't even know the intent or the motive behind it at this point. But another sad news story, man. So a lot of sad news and people out here fighting for what they believe is right, I guess, on both sides. So like I said, this George Floyd thing, I hope they can find this man guilty of murder. Because this will be bigger than when they said Breonna Taylor pretty much wasn't going to get justice.
Yeah.
Like, this will be bigger than that. Also, man, this week, COVID-19 numbers, man, I don't got much for you. 30.6 million cases in the U.S.
As usual.
922,000 North Carolina cases. 103 cases right here in Mecklenburg. 103,000 cases right here in Mecklenburg County. And 913 deaths in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's really all I got. They're pushing these vaccinations. I think probably in a month, anybody who wants to go get one can go get one. A lot of people I know have been getting vaccinated. Things are opening back up. People are going back outside. We're slowly coming up out of this pandemic. So that's the update with COVID-19, man. Other than that,
COVID.
All right, man. So this week in politics, Biden released the infrastructure plan. His plan for rebuilding America, getting America back on track. This plan is $2.3 trillion.
Boy, if China don't get their money soon. They talk about another stimulus check, too.
Yeah, I heard.
China God damn, how many people y'all gonna pay for? Y'all pay us.
They not paying you, nigga.
Shh, flexing
Remember,
with that money.
when Plies did the run off on the plug twice and that shit was like viral?
Oh, yeah. They definitely running off.
5 places this money will be going. $621 billion to transportation infrastructure, and that includes like highway projects, public transportation, more charging stations for electric vehicles since they're trying to explore more into clean energy. Also, $650 billion going to quality of life at home, which simply means just more affordable housing, and building more affordable housing, investing in more stronger, powerful electric grids, and also exploring more clean energy options. $400 billion for caregivers and people with disabilities. That kind of just speaks for itself. $300 billion for research and development, including research of clean energy sources and other research as far as climate change and things of that nature. Now, how they plan to pay for all of this is what I wanted to read through. Biden wants to raise the corporate tax rate to 28% to pay to pay for the plan, a percentage that the White House noted is still below what corporations paid before President Donald Trump's tax cuts in 2017. Biden also wants to increase the minimum tax on U.S. multinational corporations to 21%. The tax overhaul, dubbed the Made in America tax plan, seeks to incentivize job creation and investment in the U.S. and profit sharing to tax havens and ensure large corporations pay their fair share, according to the White House. The plan would eliminate a rule that allows U.S. companies to pay no taxes on the first 10% of returns that they locate investments in other countries. Under the tax hikes and other reforms, eliminating tax loopholes for intellectual property and denying companies deductions for offshore jobs. For example, the White House projects the spending would be fully paid in 15 years and reduce deficits in the following years. So that's how they plan on paying for it, simply raising taxes on these big corporations who pay no taxes. I read a meme today, Bernie Sanders saying you paid $120 for a pair of Nikes. That's more money than they pay in taxes in a year. So that's what big corporations do. They find loopholes and they pay zero back to the government.
Way to break it down for me, Bernie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really understand it when you say it like that.
Well.
So that was the big thing, the big news this week. Also, some fun news. Utah governor signed a bill that bans porn on phones and tablets.
I know that's right.
But it's some bullshit because it can't go into effect unless other states do it. They need 4 other states to join in.
Damn, Kurt.
And they got to 2031 But basically, what would happen is if you bought some type of wireless device, then
You can't look up porn on it.
porn would be blocked on it. So that would suck. And Utah is already like Mormon capital, Mormon city. So that would suck. But I don't think that would ever happen.
Save a lot of people from beating.
Shit. Sometimes you gotta rub it out.
Hey, Johnny can't go there. You have to skip that one on the bucket list, sir.
Yeah, man. So that's all in politics, man. And we're gonna go ahead and get into these trending topics, man. This week, all the buzz at the beginning of the week was surrounded around Lil Nas X and this shoe company called Mischief.
Them Satan shoes.
Now, Mischief has created 666 pairs of an all-black Air Max 97. And each pair contains a drop of blood from the members of the Mischief crew who created the shoe. The shoe was heavily...
Hold up.
Yes.
You said a drop of blood from all of them?
That's what it said.
Hell no. I don't think it's a drop of blood from all of them. I think it's a drop of blood for one of them, and the rest of it is something else. It's some kind of
So you think
filler.
one has the blood in it and the rest don't?
I mean, all of it's got a drop of blood in it, but whatever paint they use, it's supposed to be paint, but it's got a drop of blood in it.
In the paint?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what's happening. Yes.
Oh. That makes more sense.
Yes. That's why people like, oh, it got blood all in. Nah, I mean, it do, but it's paint. It's paint.
It's different, man. Listen, I didn't care. I figured I'd mention it here because this is what we do.
Can you imagine a human getting strained for 166 pair of shoes? This nigga would be
a vampire.
Done.
Like a vampire just sucking blood out.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man.
Nah, man. No, I could not imagine.
What do you think of the shoe?
I thought the shoe was straight. It was okay. It was
you devil worshiping motherfucker.
It wasn't
shit
like,
look nice to the devil worshippers.
It wasn't like the fire, but you know what I'm saying? It was all right. It was an all black Max.
Nah, I'm talking
black
shit.
and
Them
red
shits is
Max.
hard.
It
Them
was
shits is
all
hard.
right. I err on
minus the Satan shit on him, man. They could have he just could have came out with a better pair of shoes minus the Satan shit.
I mean, shit, celebrities do anything to get people talking.
Nah, what it is though, I didn't do a deep dive on it. My girl was doing a deep dive on it, and people were talking about it. And the thing about the video is, it's a montage of what people been saying about Lil Nas X. So they said he was a devil worshiper. That explains why he was twerking on the devil. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just putting in the video all the things that people been saying about him. So they said he was an industry plant. He was a plant in the video. They said something else about him. He was that in the video. So it's pretty much like he trolling y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it kind of works because even if you like it, you're going to look. And even if you don't like it, you're looking at it and discuss. So you know what I'm saying? It's like a marketing tool. He pretty much got y'all looking, and it's working. It's working. But the crazy thing to me is the shoes sold out in under a minute.
Nah, they didn't release the shoes.
No, they released them. How we got two different things going on?
Well, because Nike sued them. They put a cease and desist on them.
Right, but it's say I design shoes, right?
Okay, that's what they did.
Right.
I
would buy the shoes in surplus. So he had already bought the shoes and put them out there, and they got buzz. And then Nike was like, "Hold up."
But there's only 666 pair, and that's what I'm saying. They didn't release yet.
They sold out. They sold out in under a minute. I'm trying to tell you.
They did not release yet.
I'm trying to tell you. They sold out in under a minute, dog.
Let's go see on StockX.
Pull them up. What'd you go put in? Satan shit?
Nah, I mean, they call it. This is MSC.
That's what they call it.
Nah, they the Mischief shoes.
The Mischiefs?
That's the brand?
Man, you got to put it in the Satan shoes,
Hold on, man. Excuse me, guys.
We got to look it up here, y'all. Fact checking.
They blocking all the sales on. Blocking all sales.
They
Nike
blocking all sales. They don't mean they block the sales that already happened.
The apparel company has successfully blocked the sale of Lil Nas X Satan shoes for now. Creative pressing, You feel trademark.
I seen something that said they sold out in under a minute.
I don't think anybody has these, because if they had these shoes, they would be on StockX for a ridiculous amount of money. And you're right, they alright. Alright.
I'm just kind of fire.
Yeah, they kind of fire.
And the crazy thing is, you can have a black and red pair. Somebody go mistake them for the same shoes. It say 665 pair. Where that one last one at?
It says Nike lawyer says he has some. I think the 66 pair is coming with some shit, so he's giving that one away in a giveaway.
Oh.
Shoes in the last few days. Even had the lawyer argue that they will eliminate. The shoes does not remove the post-sale confusion experienced by Nike customers. We'll report back on this next week, because it sounds to me like they don't think they had time to ship these to stores. But if this is sitting in somebody's back room, this shit getting sold soon.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting on inventory. You either gonna pay me back or we're selling these soon.
Well, they just talking about suing them for a pretty penny.
Oh yeah.
Pretty penny.
That's why I'm saying I don't think they sold these yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
It
But like
be
you
in
said,
their favor not to.
Yeah. But if they've shipped, then there's a lot of things that need to be discussed. How are you refunding me my money, or am I about to go sell these? And if they ship, they definitely get out. Because if I'm an employee at a sneaker store, this is $1,000, $2,000 shoe if it never releases. So if I cut 2 pair and put them shits on StockX, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
So, but like
I'm pretty sure they released.
I agree with you, girl. I mean, that's what artists do. Things to get your name in their mouth, to sell records. Whether they believe in it or not, it's the most outlandish thing to put your name on the tip of their tongues. And I say this all the time. I don't care if you're talking about this show negatively or positively, as long as you're talking about the show. So
right.
Same thing about Lil Nas X. He don't care what you say about him, but you're talking about him.
Yeah.
And especially when you talk on the internet, that generation name is searches, trending topics, so on and so forth. And nowadays, clout equals cash at some point.
Oh yeah. It's like
they
made it so if you troll, you can get on. That's how what's the name is on. What's my man name that everybody hates?
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. Everybody hates 6ix9ine.
I was gonna mention that documentary.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but I heard he is a mastermind at this shit. He literally was in all this shit that he was doing. It was intentional to get you talking about him.
Yep.
Whether you hated him or loved him, he just wanted to keep the attention on him. I think one of the things that struck me was he knew he wasn't a good rapper. He knew he wasn't a good musician. And he said he didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knew his music was trash. He never even wanted to be a rapper. They mentioned in the documentary he wanted to be a rock star. So, I mean, that is crazy, super interesting. And shoot, the dude put him on, and the rest was history. So.
Yeah, well, he about to catch a fade from doing all this shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
man,
he
crazy.
is doing the type of shit that could catch you a fade.
Yeah, you out here trying to get lined up real tight, brother.
Oh yeah. All right. You see the video of Quavo get on the elevator?
Yeah, I seen it.
Tell me what you saw.
It looked like a little playful tussle, but it got serious when she bumped her head. And that's why he was looking at the camera like, "Oh shit, shit."
Break down what you saw.
All right, so evidently he had a Call of Duty case. She probably was tired of that damn game, and she was going to throw that shit, usually what girls do. And he was like, "Nah, quit playing with my game." She was like, "Give me that shit." And he was like, "Nah." And they start tussling, and next thing you know, she done bumped her head. That's when she was laying on the ground like that. Don't fuck around, bumped your head.
Baby, chill.
And he started looking at the camera because he didn't know if this was going to get him in trouble or not.
You know I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, and then
stop people looking at shit.
And then my thing is, why he ain't help her up though? Quavo was like, "Shit, you down there? I'm gone. I'm taking my Call of Duty case and I'm out."
I'm glad it didn't escalate too far. I like the Migos.
Yeah.
Love Quavo, love Offset, take off all them niggas. I like that it didn't escalate too far. It's amazing what people's view of that video was. I asked a girl this week. She said it looks like domestic violence. It's like he hit that young lady.
He did not hit her.
I said,
I was looking for a hit. He didn't do it.
I said, is that really what you saw? And I was like, my first take was, man, this is one of those situations in relationships that's none of my business.
Yeah.
Like, if we were walking through that hallway that day and seen that, I imagine that exchange went something like, man, quit playing, man. Where you going? Stop. Stop, man. Give me your bag. Stop, for real. Stop. Give me the bag. Stop.
She said, I'm tired of you playing Call of Duty up all night with your friends. Give me this motherfucker. I'm about to throw this bitch.
And then he
was like, no, it ain't.
He did something in basketball we call pull the chair. Where he was like, all right, fuck it, sure. And that's how she felt, if you ask me.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure somebody out there listening to this is probably triggered. But this is just how we seen it. Now, what
I
actually
didn't see
happened,
no raising of no hands or nothing like that.
no violent pushes from either one of them.
Yeah, it was just a tussle. They were trying to get the same object, and it just didn't work out for her.
No.
That's all it did. Didn't work out for her.
No, it didn't.
You
But
shouldn't tussle nobody.
they did come out and say that was a year ago, and
That's what I'm saying. That's what's so funny about it. This was a year ago and some change. And people trying to correlate it to what it is now. And that is the problem with cancel culture. It's like a good and a bad. You know what I'm saying? Because some people do need to be canceled. I understand that. But when you reaching just too far, it's just like on everything. You trying to find a reason for everything. Yeah, we just doing a little too much here, folks.
And the fact that the timing is perfect. Like, who dug that video up?
That's what I'm saying.
Who
Why didn't that video a year ago surface? Why?
Like,
Why? Who held that video all the way to now?
to the breakup.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
crazy.
Whoosh, video.
That's crazy.
And that's why I say I appreciate them both coming out making statements like that was a year ago. We've moved on from that. You niggas need to let that shit go. We good. Me and him, we good. Breakup happened. Didn't work out. We moving on.
Yeah, that's silly.
But that is crazy, man.
People just be reaching, man. They remind me of the gladiators, you know, back in the day when they used to ask the audience to vote. They be like, yay or nay. You know what I'm saying?
No, I remember that part.
It remind me of one of them things. You remember when the emperor used to come out and he used to be like, do you want him to live or do you want him to die?
Oh, you talking about real gladiators?
Yeah, like
I'm over
in
here
Roman
thinking
time.
about American gladiators.
Oh, no. I'm just talking about like Roman time. That's pretty much what we got what is that? A hella upgraded version of that now in 2021. Asking everybody opinions. Should they live or should they die? Kill 'em.
But you know, it's up to the person being put on that stage to survive through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to fight through that. Like, if you know that's not your character, you know that's not you. You know they trying to cancel you. Survive through that.
Yeah.
You know, survive through that. Don't let people stop you. Another thing, like when people are building brands,
Right.
build a brand based on who you truly are.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that works for people. People say, I watched the interview. 50 Cent was speaking about how he can always say what he wants and he'll never lose a deal because they know who they're getting in business with. They know the type of things that's going to come out of his mouth.
Right.
Because he built that brand from the ground up.
And that's one thing I've always been like a fan of. People who stay them regardless. I don't like people that change or people that can be waved or people that go to a certain audience, but they had a certain audience when they first started.
Yeah.
I ain't going to say I don't like you. I'm just saying I don't have a grounded explanation about who you are, because if you're that easy to like move, then that means pretty much your words and all that shit ain't shit. I mean, that's just me to me.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm
means you
saying?
gonna go
I'm
with-
not saying that's
you
for
gonna go
everybody.
with the crowd.
Yeah.
You gonna move with them.
So I just like when people stay grounded and stay themselves, man. And that there's power in being an individual. There's power in being saying, hey, I'm going to do things this way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what we're lacking in 2021. A lot of people want to do like covers and it's things that we've already seen. Where's the originality? Yeah, where's that at? What the fuck is going on here? What we got going on here in 2021?
Lil Yachty said that on the interview. He said, if you do something nobody's ever seen, if you want to break through in the rap game. do
Word.
something somebody's ever seen.
Just in life.
Yeah.
Do something nobody's never
Never
seen.
seen.
That's why I love like different shoes and shit. That's one reason why I don't buy Jordans, because everybody go out and spend the night out and try to get them same Jordans that you want. You know what I'm saying? And they don't wear them in all different kind of outfits. Don't freak them all up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what can you do after that? You gonna wear something somebody else wore, and they gonna be like, oh yeah, somebody else wore that.
You know what? That is true.
But my
That
thing
is
is, when you get something that's an original piece, like the shoes I got on right now, I ain't know this shit was gonna go with this. I would go get them, but we ain't got time. They I tie-dyed some Air Maxes, and I bought this at Walmart. But being the fact they kind of match each other, I'm crushing today. You know what I'm saying? It's something different. You know what I'm saying? I got mad compliments on my shoe. Oh, where'd you get them from? Well, you can't get them anywhere because I custom made them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy, man.
Nah, I feel it.
People just scared to be original, I guess. I don't know. Somebody's going to like it. Even if I don't, somebody's going to like it.
Yeah, somebody gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right. Shit. Next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play
I
this
went on a
clip.
tangent.
Nah, you good. I'm gonna play this clip. Co-founder of CTE, Kinky B, claims Jeezy lost all his street cred in the interview he did this week. So I'm gonna play this clip real quick. We're gonna react.
That man, the United States of America,
Oh, man.
any street nigga, lost all respect for that man. That fucking day. He lost all his street credibility that day due to the fact that I don't give a fuck when a nigga lose their life, man. Ain't no piecing up, my nigga. Never be peace, my nigga. Never ever.
Damn. He kind of got a point. He kind of got a point.
So that's Kinky B. That's Jeezy's right hand man for back in the day. I know you used to hear his name a lot on the records. They started CTE together. I think they came up in the streets together, man. I heard that a lot when the battle happened. You know, I heard, Jeezy lost the streets, Jeezy lost the streets.
Yeah.
And how important is that?
It's very important. It's a interview you should watch. My man Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka a deep brother.
Mm-hmm.
He a deep brother, but he was on Drink Champs, I think, with Nori, and they were talking about the rap game and the street game. And I think he said it best. He said, man, the rap game and the street game are two different things. They are two different, total different things. They try to merge, but they can't. There's no way that they can, because rap shit is real. Street shit is real. That's shit that people deal with on a day-to-day basis. That's shit that even though me and you, we not from the street, we might have to deal with some street shit just because it's around us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you in the rap game, you away from all that shit. You good. You good off. Some niggas are. Some niggas not. But, you know what I'm saying? They say it's two different things. You can't go into rap thinking with street knowledge, because it's not going to help you at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not going to help you at all. But that's just the same thing. You can't be a rapper and want to be in the streets, because that shit definitely is not going to help you. You probably going to get robbed more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just, I don't know, bro.
How important, and to speak to what you're saying, it don't seem like something like that is important to a person who's a rapper.
Yeah, I mean, people that rap, it's a facade. Definitely if you are a gangster rapper, you know what I'm saying? Because there's different genres to rap. You got the conscious rap, you got the gangster rap, you got the indie rap.
Hip-hop,
You know what I'm saying?
Grime.
So it just depends on what lane you want to be in. But anytime you talking about catching smoke and these motherfuckers over here, and we got the brats and brrs and all that shit fall under gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? All that shit fall under, like, yeah. What my man say? He got a line I like. He said, "Come get it back in blood." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about King Von?
Nah, that's Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty and King Von.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
King Von got
But
it back in blood.
you know what I'm saying? That statement alone is a street statement, nigga. If you want something back, nigga, come get it back in blood.
I think that's a prime example of the streets mixing with rap and it coming full surface, because King Von was really, really still connected, and that's kind of what happened the night he was murdered. Like,
Right.
You still being in that. At what point do you separate that though? Like what he's saying may be true, but does that matter to Jeezy? At this point in Jeezy's like Jeezy's a 40-year-old man.
I mean, at some point it had to matter to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think you can make like Trap or Die.
But you're saying I lost the streets at 40.
Oh, at 40, nah,
if
it
I
don't
lost
matter
the
to him.
streets
He
at
alright.
40, then what's
He
the
alright.
point?
That man ain't tripping.
At
He
what
good.
point do you grow past anything? You have to grow. I feel like the statement he made was null and void. I feel like Jeezy got to grow past it to move on with his own life.
My thing is the only way it's gonna suck is if he find his way back in that same neighborhood around them same niggas. They not gonna let him forget that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, luckily for him, he doing good in his life. He said he owned half of Atlanta, so my man probably never find his way back in that predicament.
I don't believe him. I don't believe Gucci would find himself. I don't believe some of these guys will find themselves back in that same predicament.
Yeah, you never know though.
But I also believe whether if you did, if you didn't, I think it's good to separate yourself from anything that could be detrimental to your personal growth. And I feel like the streets can be detrimental to anybody's personal growth.
Right.
At what point do street niggas grow to at what point do you separate from that? Because a lot of street niggas, just on a personal scale, away from this shit, a lot of people that we know or may know in the streets got kids, they got families,
right?
And they still do the same shit day in, day out, deal with the same drama. At what point do they grow? At what point do they try to find something different? I
was never a street nigga. A lot of people had the insinuation that I was, but I never was. I never was the guy hung out in the street and shit. And I thought it was cool for a little minute, but I mean, I always knew that shit came with
I think
something.
Every black man thought it was cool at some point.
Yeah. I did. I thought it was cool.
Even knowing the repercussions that come with it, you still kind of like, but it's kind of
street
like,
shit.
Yeah, but it's like, nah. But
man.
I know plenty of guys, and I always ask myself, like, at what point do you make a change here? And I honestly, and I'm going to tell you like this. If you're like 30, 40, 50, hustling still, doing street shit, barely making a living, because I'm going to be real with the audience. These rappers can tell you what they want. Sit down and watch a drug documentary. There's nothing glamorous about real street life.
Yeah.
I don't know if you really seen niggas in the trap house. They not dressed up the nicest.
Nah, they not.
They not driving
niggas
the nicest
in the trap
cars.
house definitely look the worst.
They look the worst. they got bread on them.
Yeah, but they
but let me
soldieries, nigga.
Let me break this down. I think 50 Cent broke it down best, but let me break this down for you. If you don't have a significant amount of weight that you can conveniently move to people that you're not gonna buy, while you sit back and collect off them that weight that you're moving, then you're a street soldier. And that's what most of these niggas is. They average street soldiers. And I'm not shitting on that. But I want you to think about this. Anybody listen to the sound of my voice who may even be thinking about this shit. The amount of time I put in at work is 8 hours for less than what they make. But I tell you what, they put in so many hours doing what they do that when you take what they make in a day and break it down by the hour, it's actually less than what I made in 8 hours.
But sometimes, man.
And the consistency of the work.
I was just finna say, because sometimes, man, dudes that be selling, let's just say selling bud, them dudes be making good money. And you be like, damn, like.
If you can get it consistent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm talking more
most of them get it consistently.
I'm talking more towards the crack and cocaine dealers who, where you're out there day and night.
Oh, yeah, I don't know nobody
out
really
there
doing
day
crack
and night,
and cocaine
24
like
hours. That's a 24-hour we going. And you need the clientele, but the hours spent and the money made don't add up.
Yeah.
It don't add up.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
So that's my thing. So at what point do you advance past street shit? I mean, Jeezy always gonna be my favorite rapper. I don't really care about his street cred. I think in the beginning when I was young, I was so really hyping into Jeezy.
You don't care about Jeezy's street cred?
At this point, I don't care about nobody's street cred.
What if it came out the bar and Jeezy was snitching on somebody? You still
I'm
care?
still rocking Thug Motivation 101. That's not... I am not
hell no, nigga. You a snitch, nigga.
I am
That's
not
snitch music.
listening to Thug Motivation. Listen, they counseled R. Kelly. You can't listen to this nigga no more. They trying to get rid of all the greats, and now you taking No, I'm listening to Thug Motivation.
I feel you
sorry.
though. I feel you.
So I'm sorry. I knew he was lying.
I think like you grow past street shit, but like I don't know, a little bit still be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I don't think Jeezy. You might have lost street cred, but you not finna run up on dude.
Right. That's just like I ain't hanging out like I used to no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing things I used to. But think I won't cuss your ass out like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely will. Sometimes I be at work, somebody say some sideways shit. Boy, in my mind, I just be like, you monkey mouth.
Growth. That's growth.
But yeah, that's man, growth. Back in the day, I'll roast the shit out your ass just cuz.
That's growth.
You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta grow up, I guess. Growing up sucks.
Growing up does suck, man. But
it
shit
sucks.
gotta change at some point, man. But shout out to all the niggas out there in the streets doing your thing, man. Not trying to shit on you, man. Just trying to shed some reality to the people out there, man. It's a life that I don't think if you had other options, you would definitely just pick it. For those who are picking it, you crazy.
Word.
All right, man. Also want to shout out my nigga Cam Newton.
Your nigga Cam?
Huh?
Your nigga Cam Newton?
My nigga Cam Newton.
Okay.
You know it's my guy. This is my guy. Call him up right now.
Nah, that nigga ain't gonna answer for me.
Cam Newton has a new show coming to BET. Their YouTube channel. It's called Sip and Smoke, I think. Is that what I got written here? Sip and Smoke. It prepares Wednesday on BET. So I'm going to check that out right now. I see he's interviewing the likes of Steve Harvey, 2 Chainz. I seen the Brat and...
Well, he's smoking cigars?
Tion. Yeah, smoking cigars and sipping wine.
Cut that shit out, nigga. Do some cardio, nigga.
So shout out to that, man. I also run across an interesting story since this is the week of Nipsey Hussle's death. I've read across a story that says Nipsey Hussle's estate is is in a legal battle with the Crips LLC.
What?
And so I said,
hold up, the Crips got an LLC? God damn.
So I said to myself, huh? So I hop on Google real quick. I'm like, hell no. So I type in Crips LLC. Sure enough,
they got an LLC?
It's in Crenshaw. It's the actual address for the Crips LLC. So I was like, okay, this is crazy.
Wow. All you white people out here crip walking, y'all better chill out.
So I dug a little bit deeper.
You can get sued, nigga, out here false claiming.
Did you ever see the show that Killer Mike had on Netflix?
What was that?
It was a show. It was like 8 episodes, and he was just doing things like...
Oh, yeah, that came on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, remember Cripicola and Blood, the episode about that?
Cripicola.
And then he had the blood soda. He made a Crip soda and a blood soda.
Oh, no, I ain't even peep it.
In that episode, Killer Mike speaks on how white gangs are legal. And he says they not only make money illegally, they have incorporated themselves as corporations. And so they're able to make money because they are make legal money through selling merch in any store in America because they're a legal corporation. So he wanted to do the same thing with the Crips and Bloods. One of the gangs he used an example is a Hell's Angels. He said, you notice you can go anywhere, get Hell's Angels gears because they're LLC, they're a legit business. So he's like, a lot of people don't know that. So I did some digging because I have that information. I was like, hold on, when did these niggas set up an LLC? It had to be post knowing this information.
Right.
And sure enough, in 2018, the Crips and Bloods came together to form an organization called Blood Cousins. Blood Cousins is designed to keep teens out of gangs and to do community outreach, provide community services, help people in the community, things of that nature. Now, forming Blood Cousins, the Bloods and the Crips both had to file for LLCs. So therefore, they're both an LLC, limited liability corporations, as far as started in 2018 in Los Angeles, California. So Bloods and Crips are actually LLCs now. So that's the backstory on the Crips LLC. Now, Nipsey Hussle's estate and the Crips LLC are battling over who owns trademarks to the phrase "the marathon continues," because they say in Crip culture, that phrase has been around forever. And since Nipsey got Hussle and Nipsey Hussle got famous, coined that phrase as his own. after he died, they started coming after the trademark, so
Man,
they could
they
make
should-
money off of that shit. I personally,
They should find a way to work that out.
they should find a way to evenly split it or something.
Yeah, y'all
I
should
think
find
it's
a way.
fucked up of your gang to come after you, especially when one of your own gang killed you.
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up that they're coming after you for something as simple as this. And because if I've been alive with the marathon store all this time, making money while I was alive off the marathon, then I pass away.
Then y'all try to come get it. Yeah, that
Because
looks
now
crazy.
you know it's more profitable.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
I could imagine the record spins that Victory Lap did after he died.
Yeah, that even sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds very crazy.
So,
But at the end of the day, man, I think, man, honestly, if y'all taking it like that, man, y'all should have a system set up to where if your Crip, definitely if your Crip was on the level of Nipsey, this dude is not a normal Crip. This dude need a Purple Heart of Crips. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to get this man some kind of something. You know what I'm saying? Some Purple Heart, some honorable mentions, some something. Y'all gotta give my man something.
1,000%.
For real, man.
100,000%.
That dude touched
The
people.
Purple Heart of Crips.
No other Crip outside of Snoop Dogg has touched people like that, and I don't even think Snoop has touched people like that, like on some real.
Nipsey Hussle moved the whole nation.
Yeah, he really like got people up. Like,
Yes.
motivate yourself, man. Believe in yourself, man. Like, he was all about that.
Push yourself, man.
I mean, I love Snoop Dogg, but I ain't never seen him hustle to motivate nobody. I'm just saying.
Nah, you never did. You just seen that nigga try to get some hoes.
And smoke some weed.
Hey, Nip, man, that shit cool what you talking about, but hey, roll up.
Nah, believe it or not, though, that nigga Snoop fuck with Nip. He
No,
fuck
they
with
was
Nip
tight.
hard. Yeah, they
was
tight.
That was his. I mean, that's your OG.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Rap game
definitely OG.
Crip OG. So
that's
Yeah.
definitely OG. My thing about Nip is I really liked his spirit when it came to certain things. Like, definitely about black people. I loved his spirit about black people. You know what I'm saying? And this is me not even knowing nothing about Nip before he died. You know what I'm saying? Just doing a deep dive research into him and understanding that his fight was real, man. He fought the good fight, man, and he deserves an honorable mention amongst black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should definitely hold these people to a certain standards. Black people should have the Purple Hearts of black people on some real, because there's a lot of people out here that's marching and moving and doing things while we sitting down on the behalf of us, though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's just crazy.
Nah, he was an educated young brother, man. When you listen to those interviews, and I remember running into a guy at that Nipsey show, and he was like, "Yo, I'm a real big Nipsey fan. You ever heard his music?" And at the time, I'm like, "Nah, only song I knew was Check Me Out." And he was like,
New
"Yo,
Nipsey Hussle, check
yeah,
me out."
He was like, you gotta get into him, man. The shit he be talking about, just real shit. He's real nigga. That's all he kept saying. And so I never took the chance to really dive into the Nipsey Hussle thing until a few years later. I would find myself listening to Slauson Boy, and I said, okay, I fuck with this because this a West Coast nigga that is really spitting bars, like. And the bars is hitting,
right?
Not on some Barry shit, more so on some Pac mixed with Nas shit.
Bruh, that nigga was
good.
a gangster conscious
Man,
rapper.
yeah, that was him. He was a gangster conscious rapper.
He knew how to bring those two genres together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a gangster. Yeah, I'll shoot your ass. But also think about this. But that's how niggas kick it, though. If you think about it, most niggas in jail, I hate to have to reference jail, but most niggas in jail, once they get in there and they've been in there a while, they reach a state of consciousness where they be like, hey, man, what I did was dumb. But, you know what I'm saying, if I can educate the next young brother to elevate himself, even though I'm in jail doing this shit, I could have did it when I was out. But either way it go, it's still the steps that take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes a bad storm to happen for the sun to shine. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is.
And I'm not sure about Nip's story. It sounded like to me he read a lot of books in his time.
Oh, yeah.
He was very, very like knowledgeable on shit. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like
I was just telling my girl that the other day, man. Sometimes it takes a storm to happen for the sun to shine.
oh yeah, most definitely.
And that's
definitely.
just how it is, man. You're never gonna learn. I remember being a kid and thinking like I had this shit in the bag. I knew everything. You know what I'm saying? I did not know shit until I started staying on my fucking own.
Yeah, that's the
You
only
know what
way
I'm saying?
learn.
That's the only way you learn, and that is a hard way of learning. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. When you can't pay a certain thing, that shit does something to you. It do something to your. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit hurt you,
I
dog.
ain't got that.
That shit hurt you. It be like, damn. You be thinking you got to figure it out. You realize you don't know shit. You don't know shit. So yeah, man, just humble yourself out here, man.
Humans have always been that way.
Oh yeah.
Even when God was active and people spoke to him daily, they still doubted and did things their way. Not
That's
to get
crazy.
deep on you, but I mean that's just how people are. We have to make sure the stove is hot, so we gon' touch it.
Oh yeah. Just
We
see it
gonna
that stove
touch it.
hot.
So yeah, if you ain't
I
went
did
through
that
no
a couple
storm,
times. I did that a couple
I
times.
still do it.
Grandma be like, "Don't touch that." I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna touch it. Ow. But yeah, man, that's just how it go down. Stop going through a storm. I think like once you've been through one or two storms in your life, because you gonna catch one or two storms.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You should be, knowing how to tell the weather. Like, you know how like people get arthritis in their bones.
Oh, you see it.
So
coming?
you be like, oh shit, my elbow hurting. Oh,
About to
something
rain.
about to happen.
It about to rain.
That damn hip hurting. Oh shit, my hip.
Oh no,
Something about to happen.
You go through enough shit, you can read shit. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You see the writing. Like I've been here before.
Oh yeah,
I
seen this movie. I
seen
know how this
movie
play out.
1,000 times. All right, man. Food Network is adding a cannabis cooking show. That's right, man. Shout out to Food Network.
Man, they always trying to get somebody high, man.
Chopped 420 will air on Discover Plus on 420.
I guess I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna check it out like we.
Yeah, I guess I'll check it out.
The host will be comedian Ron Funches. Don't
Oh
know
yeah,
him?
this
Oh, you
gonna
know
be
it?
good. Not really, but I'm pretty sure if it's a comedian on there and they talking about weed, it's gonna be good.
Judges include Esther Choi, Luke Reyes, and Sam Talbot. They're all chefs.
Esther.
And drag performer and cannabis activist Laganja Estranja. Listen, and comedian Takara Williams. I know her. Shout out to Takara, man. She was on Arlington's podcast one time. His IG live they did one, but
Oh, that
yeah,
ain't
she
who
was-
I'm thinking about.
Nah, I have to show you her at the game, but I'll tune into that. I like weed cooking shows. Weed cooking shows are interesting.
Yeah, check them out, man.
So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Food Network. The NFL is expanding to 17 games this season.
Oh shit.
A shortened preseason. We getting three preseason games, 17 regular season games. So I guess it's gonna be 18 weeks now instead of 17 weeks. I don't know, but and the Panthers will be playing the Houston Texans as our 17th game.
Oh,
So that's what's up. Also want to
we
shout
better
out.
win too.
I hope so. Oh, man, we better have a good season. They
Yeah,
re-signed Teddy
man.
Bridgewater. I hope that was an April Fool paint. Have you heard
Nah,
anything
that
about
wasn't no April Fool.
wasn't April
That
Fool?
was for real.
Fuck.
That was for real, nigga.
Damn it.
Yeah, we gonna suck again.
Suck again. Damn, man. Shit. I ain't watching
You been
football.
scammed now, don't you?
Yeah, they should have signed his ass. Shout out to Masterpiece son, Hersey Miller, man. He is going to Tennessee State.
Hey, he gonna ball out down there too. He gonna go to the league.
I didn't know he was one of the top prospects.
Yeah, he gonna go to the league. Watch
So,
what I tell you.
He picked the HBCU. He's going to Tennessee State.
You know, Master P was all behind that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You
That nigga
know
wanted
he
to go to
was.
UCLA bad and fuck some
He
white
was like,
bitches.
hell no, nigga. You gonna take
Nah.
your ass over here to the HBCU. Shout out Master P. He
Shout
should
out
be the
Master
real.
P, yeah.
He should be the real nigga of every week.
Every week. I don't disagree with that statement. But I watched a few Hersey Miller clips. He looks nice. He was good.
Yeah, nah,
Stay in the
bro,
gym and
nice.
stay working.
Bro,
Bro,
nice.
focus. Bro, focus.
Yeah,
And Roy Williams of the North Carolina Tar Heels retiring after 33 seasons.
he deserves
man.
it.
So shout out to that, man.
You see how you went out?
No.
He went out to "You Make Me Happy."
Hey, hey.
When sounds again. That nigga was shuffling out there. God damn it, I did it, baby. Put on the pot roast, baby. I'm gonna be home, baby.
After
let me
33
get it.
seasons, man, he's calling it quits, man. He's the third most winningest coach behind Jim Boeheim and Syracuse, and of course, the notorious Coach K, man.
I don't think nobody gonna beat Coach K.
Coach K got 1,000 wins out here.
Bruh, ain't nobody gonna be able to beat that.
And Coach K still young.
That nigga old as hell.
No, compared to Roy. Compared
Bruh,
to
that
Roy,
nigga take Botox shots. You can tell. You could tell. Looking like a little vampire, nigga. That nigga be taking Botox shots like a motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Roy say, I'm out of here, baby. I'm out of here. Put on the pot roast, baby. I'm coming home.
That sounds just like him, man. That sounds just like him.
Put on that pot roast, baby. I'm coming home. Hey, man, another thing people don't realize is them coaches get paid $1 million. Millions of dollars. It's kind of sad.
At colleges?
Yeah.
And them students don't make shit.
Yeah, they don't make shit. Coaches ain't out here putting their bodies on the line. They sign contracts.
Did he like come out to this during a retirement speech?
Nah, he was on the floor, nigga, jamming to this shit. They had like a little homecoming for him.
Oh shit.
You make me happy.
What time for the listeners?
Put on that pot roast, baby. Coming home. Hey.
They can play this at my wedding if I ever get married.
I want to put my chords out here for y'all niggas.
Go ahead, man. Show them what you
I
got.
had to put my chords out here for y'all niggas, man. Y'all gonna have to pay me, bro. Y'all gonna have to pay me.
All right, man. But shout out to Roy, man, and shout out to all the North Carolina Tar Heel fans that listen to the show, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Now I can really talk shit at the North Carolina Duke games. I ain't got no coach, nigga.
I wonder who they gonna get to coach them now.
I don't know. They got the money. They can get somebody good.
They better.
I'm interested in seeing who they get now.
They better get somebody good, cause he got a whole lot of shit to do here, buddy.
Oh yeah.
He got a lot of shit to do there.
All right. It's about that time.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Oh man, did you hear about the dude? What's my man name? I ain't got time. The other day you see me, I ain't had no time, but I got time today, cuz you know he died.
No, who was that?
That's the time today, cuz.
No.
Yeah, well, it was a guy who came up with "I got time today," and it was a meme that everybody was talking about.
How
it
the
was
fuck
famous.
did he die?
He had time that day because he got all into some gang shit. It was over some gang shit.
Oh, he's a gang. Oh man. for real.
Yeah. They had time for him that day.
Damn.
R.I.P. to the time today, guy.
Damn, man, that is sad.
Yeah, man.
This week's real nigga of the week, I'm sending out to a man by the name of Solomon Odebayu. I think that's how you say that.
That nigga sounds African.
His girlfriend Brittany Myers, there was a surveillance video called his girlfriend Brittany Myers was going into a kitchen to work out a deal with a business owner about some kitchen space.
Oh, that dude.
The boyfriend comes in because I guess the talks weren't going well. So he came in to talk. Now, according to their story, they wouldn't be, hostile or whatever. But when the guy told him he didn't want to do business with him, he reached in his back to pull a pistol out. Well, Solomon peeped that shit ASAP, and before he could get that pistol out his back and to the front and pointed at him, he was on his ass. He didn't beat him up, but he held the gun down. His girlfriend called the police. Sad that she had to let the police know her husband is a black man.
Yeah.
And please do not shoot him. The guy who is threatening us is a white guy. He has the gun, not my husband. Whatever you do when you get here, do not shoot. So the Solomon held this man's hand and the gun down until the police arrived. The police arrived with guns pointed and drawn. They safely got Solomon out and tased Buddy and put him in handcuffs, man. Shout out to him because I believe without him being there, something bad could have happened to Brittany. So he saved her today, man.
Now,
So-
shout out to Brittany for having enough sense to be like, hey, my husband's black. Don't
Oh
shoot
yeah,
him.
shout out to that too. Yeah.
Because they
Hell
would have
yeah.
shot the
Shout out
shit
to
out of
that.
his
Yeah.
ass.
Shout out to that too.
And
man.
that's sad to even say. But one thing you're missing, you know, old buddy was in a wheelchair, right? The gunman.
No, was he?
Yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
Stop it.
I'm dead ass. If you look at you can see the wheelchair, bro. If you look at the
So
video.
he took him out the wheelchair.
No, the nigga was in the wheelchair. He got pissed off in the wheelchair. He pulled the gun out in the wheelchair, nigga.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
Nigga was scooting and shooting. Goddamn, where you go? Where you go? Hold on, I gotta back up. Don't go nowhere. Shoot your ass. Bow, bitch.
Run around that motherfucker. Just run around that nigga.
Scooting and shooting, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Who we at with this? Yeah.
Pissed off wheelchair gunman.
All right, man. So I woke up this morning to some crazy shit. Dunce Metal goes out to a guy who my co-hosts know, and I don't remember his name. If no one wants to say his name,
Shit, I'm about to spit my damn drink out.
if no one wants to say his name,
I am not a part of this because I know this nigga family, and I'm not reporting this.
So the Dunce
no.
Metal goes out to this young man.
Nope.
If you haven't heard, this is in local news. A Charlotte man who was
I
fired
don't
from
know.
his job at Walmart in February took it upon himself as of Friday morning to drive his car through the Walmart in Concord Mills. Not only did he drive through the entrance, he drove through a couple aisles at Walmart. Apparently, this man got fired back in February, and today he had had enough with life, and Walmart was the place where he was taking
First of
this
all,
shit
you
out
said
of.
I know this nigga. I went to high school with this nigga, okay?
Yeah, like
Let
in
me-
passing. This
nah,
is not
you-
your friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is
Bitch,
not your friend. And
I
it's
mean,
not
we-
Johnny's friend either. Just to let the audience know.
I ain't even gonna clarify on that. I do know him,
Oh, that's
though.
his nigga?
Huh?
That's his nigga?
I mean, never mind. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't trying to get fired. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to my jacket.
All right, man. But, so now his car is damaged. He's been taken into custody. I don't know how many months of time he's getting, man. But, man, damn people, man. Mental health is real. Take
man.
care of your mental health. It's just a job, my nigga. You'll get another one. Biden is pumping the
Oh,
economy
man.
full of jobs, man.
Oh,
you'll
my
get
God.
another one. Damn. Yeah, that was
we
crazy.
talking about something else?
Yeah, person of the week, man.
All right, here we go.
I got two persons of the week to wrap
Who that?
up Women's History Month, which ended
Who that?
last week, but kind of this week, kind of last week of March. Goes out to Don Staley and Adia Barnes.
Oh, I know her.
The coaches
Don
for the
Staley.
Gamecocks and Arizona Wildcats. They're the first black women to compete in the Final Four as coaches to lead a team in the Final Four. So shout out to them.
You know who Don Staley is, right?
Yeah, that's the girl
Oh,
we talked
yeah.
about last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball player. I forgot
Hooper.
who she used to play for. Was it
Nigga, she
Houston?
played for us. Nigga, don't try
Oh,
us.
she played for Charlotte. Okay.
She played for the Charlotte Swan.
You know
Don't
the
try
only
us, bruh.
one I remember was Andrea Stinson. Her jersey is still in the Raptors at Time Warner Cable. No cap.
That's what's
I
up.
said no cap.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man. Shout out to that, man. And shout out to y'all for sticking it out with us, man. This has been episode 152.
Yerp.
If you haven't done so, subscribe, leave a review, leave a
Yerp.
comment, like
Yerp.
this shit. We probably gonna do another giveaway, do another contest, man. We got to get y'all to write these reviews. We got to move up the charts on Apple. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe on YouTube. The email is right there. Write us. Let us know what you think of the show. kickinshitpod@gmail.com. Yeah. Moral of the story today: integrity, growth, and don't drive your old job. Don't drive through your old job if they fired you, nigga. Like, damn, let it go.
No, they got to feel me in this bitch.
They got to feel you. Why? Why? It's unnecessary, man.
They got to feel me in this bitch.
Nah, bro, they ain't got to feel
I can't say nothing about this, man. I don't want no hate mail or nothing, man.
Listen, I've always there's a guy at my job, and there's a room where they're like, yo, if something ever happens, he coming in shooting.
Oh, damn.
Hey, take care of your mental health, people.
I thought
man.
you worked from home.
Yeah, for now.
Oh, for
When
that.
we was in the office, a motherfucker, I have a 60-year-old black woman I work with. She goes, Every time I see him in that trench coat, goddamn, I just think he about to shoot it up.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, man, give somebody a hug tomorrow at work. When you see him, you never know what this motherfucker.
Hey, hug your neighbor, man. Hug the guy in the cubicle next to you. Everybody working at home,
That
hug your
nigga
kids.
need a hug. You see a nigga at work about to cry, just hug that nigga.
If you go to Walmart, you see a disgruntled employee, hug him and tell him you appreciate him. Hey, y'all got the worst customer service on earth. I'm just gonna tell you.
Bro,
Y'all niggas.
not me. You come to my Walmart. I'm the
Look,
nicest
this nigga
nigga
go
alive.
defend him. Defend him. Defend you. Defend them.
I'm the nicest nigga alive until I see a gun.
100 registers are only one open.
Then I'm out.
Hey, listen, man. I want y'all to love the life you live. Love the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I'm Jumpman Jones. This is James the Jellyfish, and we're signing off for KSP. We'll see y'all niggas next week.
You in trouble. Hey.
Feet 12 inch spring. Broke niggas die slow.
So your feet.
While the rich get
Daddy, are
rich.
you